All right, my friends, it is time today for Red Osmanthus Cookie, all about the biscuits and toppings and gear guide for you, everything that you need to know about this particular cookie, and I'm excited to break it down in today's episode for you. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you as always, and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Now, down below, you can find today's episode information, along with a lot of other great things, and today's timestamps, where we will break down this particular cookie. We'll give you the biscuits, we'll give you the toppings, we'll go for the run, and bring it all home. So let's get going, because that is why you are here today. So Red Osmanthus Cookie. This is a range cookie, middle lane cookie, one of the newer cookies from the latest and greatest release for a great new The Flower City in the special episodes, my friends. Now, a couple things around and about this one here today. We have the Pippa's Song. This is a 10-second cooldown, and the moveset that we have here and skill. Red Osmanthus Cookie plays the Pippa and sends a gust of petals, dealing damage and decreasing enemies' attack. While using her skill, Red Osmanthus Cookie will increase her own crit damage and deal additional damage with each crit hit. The damage proportional to max HP is capped at 300,000 right there. So Pippa Song is 10 seconds, single hit damage at 108% of attack, single hit crit damage 132% of attack, plus true damage equal to 33.5% of Cookie's max HP. Crit damage plus 20% for 10 seconds stacks up to 1 time, and enemy attack minus 15 seconds for 10 seconds stacks up to 2 times. So a lot going on with this one. Really interesting. And I'm excited to continue to talk about some of the cool key concepts about this one. However, first, we do need to level this thing up. Now, many of you always ask me about these. You can collect them in events, so make sure you're doing that. Let's go ahead. We're going to max this thing out so you can see the power level there. There we go. And how this gets built up over time. If we go upgrade, let's see what we got available to us here. Look at that. Let's go to 60. Oop, it didn't stop. There we go. Let's go 70. That's fine. There we are. If we go to max, you can see how much more single hit damage and crit damage goes per hit. All right. So now, how are we going to build this cookie? Let's go ahead and get into our biscuits. First things first here. If this cookie does get some elemental type, you can consider in the future, depending on when you're watching this episode, using something like one of these elemental types where you get fire damage, like legendary burning light biscuit. I would consider that. Now, when it does come to this cookie and the thought process between the biscuits and the toppings, I always like to take that into totality in terms of some of our strategy. So first, let's go ahead. We're going to equip this one on here for now. We got damage resist, bypass, cooldown, and attack. Couple things. If you are using this for a attack oriented cookie, which is what you should do, depending on if you're doing PvP or PvE with this one, certainly this is the only spot where you get damage resist bypass, so you can definitely throw that on here. However, the 3 key things that you need to pay attention to is its skills, and lots of advantage off crit. We get advantage off attack scaling, and we also do get some additional stuff for health. So it's a good multiplier there when it comes to making this one a little less squishy and a little bit more on the crit side, which is really nice. So things that you want to consider: you should have enough cooldown to get the 2 ticks off on the moveset here, so you get those 2 stacks on. That's very important. Again, when we look at what this actually means when it comes to that skill set, again, it's single hit damage is 200% of attack. We got single hit right there, and the stacks, so you can keep that in mind. One thing that you could consider potentially is attack speed. However, again, we really want to focus on that crit percent. Now, crit percent is going to matter in terms of all your buffs, and also if you're running some of the treasures and those things as well. So keep that in mind. Now, again, I would primarily focus in on attack, probably HP, some form of that damage resist bypass, as kind of the main three, depending on how you want to build that, and elemental type if that is a piece. Okay, so we're going to be very attack forward and oriented. You can also go in here, my friends, with crit if you do need some of that as well, and that's also going to depend on how you balance out your character and cookie here in totality and with those toppings. So now is a great time to cut over to our toppings. So with this, again, you do get access to the exclusive toppings here for this particular cookie. I do not have any yet, I don't think. Let's go to our usables here real quick. Working on it really hard, as I always am, but feel free to use some of these. I still have to complete some of the events to do that. You could definitely do that in terms of those pieces, and the fragrant one specific for Red Osmanthus Cookie. So keep that in mind as well. When it does come to our toppings, what we are going to use are these right here, juicy apple toppings. Yes. So we're going to go, let's see what we got there. We can go a little bit there, and we got plenty of them. There we go. Like that one. We got, where are we? One's got crit percent, and that one's got HP. All right. So again, couple things when it comes to this. Big things are attack, the HP, and crit percent. If you want to be a little less squishy, get that damage resist in. And then again, if you don't have enough cooldown or just enough, make sure that you are adding just a little bit in there to get those 2 stacks. That stuff's going to make a big difference. You can see I'm at almost 50% of crit. So every other hit should be a crit hit, which is what we want with this particular cookie. And again, don't forget a little bit more of that attack speed. We're okay on the cooldown, adding an additional attack and that HP there as well. That's going to make the difference for this particular cookie, my friends. So in totality, this is really more an attack-oriented cookie. Pretty typical with range cookies. It's giving you some additional supporting capabilities here with that crit damage, enemy attack minus 15%, stacks up to 2. So that can be some additional bonus and nice things here. Make sure you focus on that attack. Make sure you focus on the crit in particular, because that's what's going to matter most to take advantage of the moveset and the skill set. All right, so that is everything that you need to know about this particular cookie. It is time for us to move to our World Exploration 829. If you haven't seen our guide already here for Golden Osmanthus Cookie, it is available to you, and it's a great time to like and subscribe. We do keep all those gear guides for us here on the channel in a playlist, so you can take advantage of that today. All right, let's see here. Or maybe you've seen it. Let me know in the comments. All right, here we go. So here we go. We're going at it 484 attack oriented against 257 in terms of power levels. Again, my treasures do have some of that attack additionally in there, or crit is what I'd like to say. Here you go. There's a regular attack. Look at that. 100,000, 117,000. Let's go quick, and then we'll up this. Here we go with the moveset. There's our moveset. Boom. Lots of hits, lots of crit. There you can see Dream Whistle, crit percent up and crit damage up. We're on that 6-second cooldown. Let's see how this goes. Both of them in one shot. Look at that. And it just keeps going. So nice. All right, let's turn the auto off. We'll knock this one down. Okay, there we go. We'll auto it right here. Take down the baddies. So you can see that. Look at that. Boom. Incredible. We're going to drop that off and that real quick. Here we go. Boom. Ready for the boss. One shot. Boom. Awesome. Love that. I love that belt too. The Pippa. The Pippa, it is here today, my friends. Look at that. Look at that. Practically a bard, right? All right. With that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode here, all about Red Osmanthus Cookie. We broke down everything that you needed to know about this one in particular. We gave you some ideas in terms of the toppings and biscuits and how to think about this. We also talked about that resonant radiant topping there for you too that you can use. Again, focus in on crit as a secondary. You can go with the raspberry for attack because it's still going to scale. And again, think about this one in totality of all that you have available to it. With that, I just want to say I hope you enjoyed the episode, and thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. As always, we do have, and thank you to our members. We do have memberships available to you. It comes with emotes, icons, cool stuff, also priority access, those kinds of things too. And don't forget my swag and merch store and our affiliate links. It's almost that time of the year, right? So take advantage of some of those things. And don't forget my socials. At me, chat me, stay connected. I'd love to know what you think about Red Osmanthus Cookie, and post in the Discord, all that fun stuff. Sometimes your stuff might get featured here on the channel. All right, get out there, enjoy Red Osmanthus Cookie. Let us know what you think, as always. And until next time, my friends, keep on running.